Have you ever embarked on a journey of spiritual awakening, only to find yourself confronted with harsh truths that challenge the very core of your beliefs? The path to enlightenment is often paved with obstacles that test the resilience of highly spiritual individuals. In this exploration, we delve into 7 harsh truths that those on a spiritual quest may grapple with, but ultimately they are stepping stones to a deeper understanding and profound growth. The illusion of perfection, embracing imperfection. On the spiritual journey, one often confronts the deceptive allure of perfection. Highly spiritual individuals may initially believe that enlightenment requires flawless mastery of their thoughts, actions, and emotions. However, the truth unfolds in the recognition that imperfection is an inherent and essential aspect of the human experience. Embracing imperfection becomes a profound revelation, allowing spiritual seekers to release the burdensome pursuit of an unattainable ideal. In the quest for spiritual growth, acknowledging one's flaws and vulnerabilities becomes a gateway to authenticity. The illusion of perfection dissipates, revealing the beauty in the imperfect, the raw, and the genuine. Acceptance of imperfection not only fosters self-compassion, but also nurtures empathy for others on their journeys. This realization liberates individuals from the shackles of self-imposed standards, fostering a more compassionate and understanding perspective. The journey towards spiritual enlightenment, it turns out, is not about achieving perfection, but about embracing the imperfect self with love and grace. In doing so, individuals embark on a transformative path toward genuine self-discovery and connection with the profound imperfection that defines the shared human experience. Attachment and detachment. Finding balance. In the spiritual realm, the dichotomy of attachment and detachment emerges as a pivotal challenge. Highly spiritual individuals often grapple with the tension between forming meaningful connections with the world and the imperative to practice detachment. The journey involves navigating the delicate balance between the heart's capacity to love deeply and the wisdom to let go gracefully. Attachment, while a natural expression of human connection, can become a source of suffering when it transforms into clinging or possessiveness. The spiritual path calls for an exploration of detachment, not as a cold withdrawal, but as a profound understanding that everything is transient. Finding balance means cherishing relationships and experiences while acknowledging their impermanence. This spiritual dance invites individuals to cultivate a love that is free from expectations and possessiveness. It involves embracing the ephemerality of life without succumbing to apathy. Through this delicate balance, one discovers a profound freedom that arises from loving without attachment. Ultimately, the journey towards spiritual maturity lies in weaving a tapestry of connections with the world, appreciating each thread, yet allowing the cosmic dance of creation and dissolution to unfold without resistance. The ego's role, transcending the self. On the spiritual odyssey, confronting the ego emerges as a crucial milestone. The ego, often seen as the voice of self-identity and personal desires, can pose a formidable obstacle on the path to higher consciousness. Highly spiritual individuals embark on a profound journey of self-discovery, learning to transcend the ego's limitations and realizing that true enlightenment lies beyond the confines of self-centered existence. Recognizing the ego involves understanding its role as a construct that separates the individual from the interconnected web of existence. Spiritual growth necessitates a shift from ego-driven motivations to a more expansive, inclusive awareness. The journey becomes a process of dissolving the illusion of a separate self, allowing for a deeper connection with the universal consciousness. Transcending the ego requires humility and a willingness to relinquish the need for constant validation and self-aggrandizement. It involves embracing a perspective that extends beyond personal desires and attachments. As the ego's grip loosens, individuals discover a profound sense of interconnectedness with all of creation. transcending the self becomes a gateway to a more expansive and harmonious existence, where the boundaries between individual identity and the greater cosmic whole blur, paving the way for a more enlightened state of being. Suffering as a teacher, extracting wisdom from pain. In the spiritual journey, the confrontation with suffering emerges not as a punishment, but as a potent teacher. Highly spiritual individuals grapple with the harsh truth that pain and adversity are inevitable aspects of the human experience. The transformative power lies in their ability to extract profound wisdom from these challenging moments. Wisdom emerges as individuals navigate through the crucible of suffering, transforming pain into a catalyst for spiritual evolution. The recognition that challenges are not obstacles to be avoided, but opportunities for growth allows for a profound shift in consciousness. In extracting wisdom from suffering, highly spiritual individuals develop a resilience that transcends circumstances, fostering a deeper understanding of the interconnected nature of joy and sorrow. Suffering, embraced with mindfulness, becomes a transformative force, paving the way for a more compassionate and enlightened existence. Judgment and compassion. Bridging the divide. The spiritual journey unfolds against the backdrop of a fundamental truth, one that requires the transcendence of judgment and the cultivation of boundless compassion. Highly spiritual individuals grapple with the innate human tendency to assess, criticize, and categorize. The journey involves dismantling the walls of judgment and building bridges of compassion that connect the self with others. Judgment, often rooted in conditioned beliefs and societal norms, creates a divide that hinders spiritual growth. The harsh truth lies in recognizing that judgments are limiting perspectives that obstruct the flow of unconditional love and understanding. The spiritual path beckons individuals to shift from a mindset of judgment to one of compassion. Cultivating compassion involves seeing beyond external actions and embracing the shared humanity that binds all beings. As judgment diminishes, a space for understanding and connection expands, creating a harmonious balance between individual uniqueness and the universal thread of interconnectedness. Bridging the divide between judgment and compassion becomes a transformative journey, unlocking the door to a more enlightened existence where love and understanding reign supreme. Time and patience. Navigating the spiritual journey. On the spiritual path, the concepts of time and patience unfold as integral aspects that demand understanding and mastery. Highly spiritual individuals grapple with the realization that enlightenment is not a destination reached hastily, but a gradual unfolding, requiring the delicate interplay of time and the virtue of patience. In a world accustomed to instant gratification, the spiritual journey unfolds on its own rhythm, often defying the demands of a hurried society. The harsh truth lies in acknowledging that profound transformation takes time, and spiritual growth follows its own mysterious timetable. Patience becomes not just a virtue, but a guiding principle on this transformative quest. Navigating the spiritual journey with patience involves surrendering to the organic unfolding of experiences and insights. Rushing the process may lead to frustration, while embracing the gradual evolution allows for a more profound integration of spiritual wisdom. Each moment becomes a teacher, and time becomes a companion rather than an adversary. As highly spiritual individuals learn to dance with the rhythm of time and embody patience, the journey itself becomes a sacred space. The unfolding becomes a tapestry woven with the threads of experience, introspection, and growth, offering a rich and meaningful landscape for the soul to explore. Time and patience, embraced as allies, illuminate the path to spiritual enlightenment with a gentle and timeless grace. Transcending dualities, embracing unity. In the spiritual quest, a profound truth confronts seekers, the imperative to transcend dualistic thinking and embrace the unity that underlies the apparent diversity of existence. Highly spiritual individuals grapple with the realization that the dichotomies of good and bad, right and wrong, are constructs of the mind that limit the expansive nature of spiritual understanding. Transcending dualities involves the shift from seeing the world in terms of opposites to recognizing the interconnected and interdependent nature of all things. It challenges the ingrained habit of labeling experiences and people, urging a deeper exploration of the shades between black and white. The harsh truth lies in the recognition that dualistic thinking perpetuates division and separation, hindering the realization of a more profound truth, the inherent unity that binds all of creation. Spiritual growth necessitates the dissolution of mental constructs that create barriers, allowing individuals to perceive the underlying oneness that connects the seen and the unseen. As highly spiritual individuals navigate this transformative terrain, they find themselves embracing a holistic perspective that transcends divisive distinctions. Unity becomes a lived experience, fostering a sense of harmony with the universe. Transcending dualities unveils a reality where contradictions coexist and unity prevails, inviting spiritual seekers to dance in the rhythm of interconnected existence.